What's up, cool cats and kittens? Welcome back to another episode of Mad About Cooking. Uncle Mad's Kitchen. I don't know if I've ever given a name to the episodes where we cook, but that's what we're doing today. We're cooking. Now, I don't know where it is where you are right now, but at the Uncle Mad compound, it's Taco Tuesday. So Aunt Jesta may have had a sixth sense, a little feeling, a little something in the air, because earlier today she sent me a text message with a recipe for some slow cooker chicken tacos. So not only are we gonna do not only are we gonna do Taco Tuesday, we're gonna go crazy and do some delicious sounding slow cooker chicken tacos. As always, I'll put the link to the recipe that we're gonna use down below. But a couple things I do when I cook. First thing I do, look over the recipe. What do I recognize? What do I not recognize? Anything I don't recognize, I Google, see if it sounds like something tasty that I actually want to be in my food. If it doesn't, get that out of there. I'm not gonna use it if I don't. There's a couple things in this recipe you won't see while I'm cooking because did not sound tempting, did not sound tasty, so I got rid of them. Number two, when I'm looking at a recipe, I try to see, is there any way I can cheat on this? Because if you've seen our Zebra Domes video, you know what happens when I don't cheat. When I just try to go straight by the recipe, do everything by the book, you get Zebra Domes. If you haven't seen Zebra Domes, I'll put something somewhere that'll give you the chance to go back and see Zebra Domes. So I look for cheat codes, I look for opportunities to cheat and do things differently to make things easier. You'll see a couple of those in this video today. If you're watching Mevins, aka Mrs. Evans, this recipe might be a good one for John 1, John 2, and Josie, so follow along closely. If it sounds good, give it a shot. I've got a huge zit right here.
What?
Ugh. Parker, what are your thoughts on chicken soft tacos?
Good.
They're good?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Even better than amazing.
Even better than amazing. Then why are you sticking your tongue out about them?
Good. And I'm on my heaven food.
So the great thing about slow cooker recipes is you just basically get to just grab everything you got, throw it in the pot and go from there. So to start off for our tacos, all of this stuff is gonna go into here, and then we're just gonna let it cook for a few hours. Right, so we got everything into the pot now. It's gonna cover it up. Snap everything into place. Locked in, and we are gonna cook on high because we're starting a little late on dinner tonight, so we want to make sure everything's ready. So gonna go high instead of low. Hey Siri, set a timer for 3 hours. Thank you, Siri, you're always so helpful.
Of course.
Alright, so chicken pineapple mixture's got about an hour left to go in it. We're gonna go ahead and whip up the slaw topping, let all the juices, flavors get together, have fun, dance around, connect, become one. That's what we're gonna do next. All right, so this is where we're gonna start to cheat a little bit. Like I said, the recipe, you kind of make your own slaw, but I just bought a bag of pre-made slaw. Usually works just as good. Pre-cut chunks of pineapple, which I'm actually gonna chop these up a little finer because they're a little thick. The recipe calls for making your own yum sauce, but you can pretty much get this in any grocery store, so I just went ahead and bought a bottle. So pineapple in there. Mix that up a little bit. Alright, so our recipe only calls for a couple spoonfuls of yum yum sauce. Nah, we're gonna need more than that. We're gonna put a good amount in there. But we do want to save some to top off with later. And spread that around real good. Right, now you can get some salt in there. Always go more salt than you think you need. Learned that from Gordon Ramsay. He would not call me a donkey if I was in his kitchen. Actually, he probably would. Alright, so the slaw's all set. We are going to throw it in the fridge and let it just chill for the next hour or so while everything else wraps up. Alright, should be about done cooking the first wave of the chicken. Got a few more steps to do. Chicken's coming out. And let the sauce thicken up a little bit. Chicken's gonna go in the broiler. Let's do it. Alright, so chicken's out. We're gonna let it cool just a little bit. And while that's going on, we're gonna let the sauce still heat up. About 30 minutes, let that sauce thicken up. Alright, so we went ahead and shredded up the chicken. After a quick taste test, I think you could use a little salt, so I'm going to add a little salt onto the chicken here. I thought the soy might take care of that, but not quite. Just add a little bit more. Stir it all up a little bit. Okay, yeah. Much better now. Always taste your food while you're eating. Don't eat like raw meat. That should be obvious, but taste the food as you go. Now, I don't know how much play Mr. Cat has got on the channel so far, but he is very fond of just plopping down at any given spot in the house and deciding that's where he's going to lay. The time being, he has chosen directly in front of the dishwasher, so would you mind handling the dishes when I'm done cooking? Is that a yes? Alright, so the sauce is almost thickened enough. Next things we're gonna do, take that shredded chicken, put it in the oven on broil for just a couple of minutes, let it get a little caramelized there. While that's happening, we're gonna heat up our tortillas. Right there in the pan, a little oil in the pan, let it do the work. Alright, so here is the finished spread. Shredded chicken, you can see the caramelized pineapples in there looking great. Got our slaw, extra yum yum if we want it. Now, if you don't have these, get these taco holders. They're great. Tortillas in here. Let's eat. So I have recently learned that Jesta is not a fan of the catchphrase "bone apple teas." So before I go out to the living room to eat dinner with her, I gotta do the taste test in here in the kitchen where she doesn't know what's up, so. And this is the finished product.
These are definitely a do again.
All right, so Jesta, Larry, thoughts on the tacos?
They're good.
They were good. That's all you got is they were good.
They're very good.
Before I could even finish making my tacos, you shouted from the other room, "Oh my God, this is definitely a redo. We gotta have these again." And now they're just good.
I feel like you're exaggerating things for YouTube video watches.
Give Larry some ice cream. Are you gonna eat? Oh, ate with the same spoon. All right, so I also thought the tacos were good. We will definitely be having that again. One of the things that's cool about the recipe is it said you could use pork also. So we might do like pulled pork instead of chicken on a future attempt, see how that goes. I don't know. All right, as often happens in these videos, you have now time traveled a day into the future. It is no longer Taco Tuesday. It is Wednesday. But I wanted to do this to highlight what is secretly one of the best things about Taco Tuesday. Breakfast Taco Wednesday. A little spinach. Gotta love Breakfast Taco Wednesday. If you're like me and you like Breakfast Taco Wednesday, give this video a thumbs up. If you don't, just don't do anything. Just move along. But no matter what, if you have not already done so, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to make sure you receive all notifications of all uploads that come to this channel at any point in time, at any given time in the future. But you don't have to watch them all. Pick and choose. So what's so great about the world is you can kind of watch what you want, watch what you don't want. If you have any recipes, any tacos, anything you'd like to see me try to cook, leave those in the comments down below. I'll try anything once and the good stuff more than once. We also have a merchandise store, link down below. We've got Nephew Parker shirts, we've got Bone Apple t-shirts, shirts, German breakfast. Got a brand new product that I'm really excited about. Mad About Dad hats. Yeah, that's a real thing. We got hats. Check them out. But do all that stuff. I tell you to do it every time, and some of you do, some of you don't. But do it this time. Please. Hey guys, Uncle Mad from sometime in the future after the tacos were done being made. I have one tip that I actually forgot to do on these tacos that I've been doing on tacos for a while. I actually learned it from a Blue Apron recipe we got one time when we were doing Blue Apron. Salt your taco shells if you toast them. After you kind of toast them on a grill when they come out, or not a grill, in the pan maybe. If they come out, they still got a little butter, a little oil on them. Throw a little salt on there. You won't regret it. I actually did it with the breakfast tacos the day after, but forgot to do it on the tacos that we had for dinner. Could have just taken those to a whole other level. So don't say I never did anything for you. And also, after you do all those things, do the most important thing of all, and don't stand so close to me. We'll see you next time. I'm gonna eat some more breakfast tacos.